On the other way, he can get knocked out. Nery has a tendency of getting caught early in fights and goes down. And I can tell you, if Inoue lands on Nery and he goes down, he's one of the best finishers in the game. He's going to finish the fight test.
2023 Fighter of the East Fighter to win that Boxing Writers Award.
From Nery is dangerous. However, when he got to be careful reaching right there. You're in there with a vicious counterpuncher in Inoue. But that sequence, Nery and his team has studied film. They'll know that. Nery right now doesn't seem spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is!
Inoue go! He said, I wanted to end early. Then I see openings. He was extraordinary. He's claws, and he will knock out the monster. And now he's going after him. Nery determined to deliver on it. Goes to the body with a left hand. Now on the inside, Inoue covering up, tries to deliver a right hand of his own, an uppercut. Comes through, but Nery unaffected. He keeps punching. First now, new adversity faced for Naoya Inoue. And then the first round of the showcase event in all that time, and the great Inoue hits the canvas.
Right now he's trying to be patient. He's trying to catch Inoue out of position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh, there it is. Inoue returns the favor.
Bad habit from Nery. Lunging forward. He has a really solid 1-2. But when he throws combinations, he tends to open up Tess, and he reaches. Overcommits, and right there, Inoue making him pay for that with a sharp left hook on the inside.
You saw that back foot of Nery follow forward. His whole body went that path, and the monster, with that Viper-like offensive reaction, floored him.
I don't know if he was...
Inoue caught a glimpse of the lunge and fired off that left hook and scored the knockdown. So, a great bounce back round for Inoue after he suffered the first knockdown of his career in round one. So swapping 10-8 rounds to open up this championship event.
Inoue is starting to anticipate the offense of Nery. And he understands that Nery overcommits at times. He's just taking that half a step, sometimes a full step back to counter. When the fighter starts to anticipate tests, things start to slow down for him. Understand that. Things start to slow down. You hear that saying all the time. Does it slow down for you in the ring?
Right.
Yeah, it does. You know, the mind is faster than the actual reaction, which slows things down. So Inoue knows what he must do. He's starting to anticipate these shots coming from Nery.
Combination.
Technical prowess of Inoue right now, in the speed, the coordination, the punch placement right now is giving Nery fits. Nery understands that he can't compete with and throws too many shots and get a little bit greedy. There's a chance for Nery to be able to land his signature punch, which is that left. Good right hand. Inoue now is getting comfortable, getting in the groove.
Oh, there's another one, Timmy.
Yeah, he's getting in the groove now. Anticipation is on. Nery better change things up. He better start feinting, start using his jab.
Oh, there's another one that splits. First round, Luis Nery scored the knockdown. He had a 15-8 connect advantage, and that was the first time an opponent of Inoue outlanded the monster in the last 46 rounds. 45 previous rounds, Inoue had more total connects until the first round tonight against Nery.
Nery's speed. placing those shots in between the shots of Inoue. And he's gonna have to prevent that bum from coming, Tess. His defense has to get better. He has to be responsible after his offense.
Four-punch combination from Inoue. There's that pop right hand. Again, it's finding the target. The undisputed.
Inoue seems to be softening him up right now. He's just taking advantage of those poor fundamental habits.
Oh, look at this! Little showboat, trying to draw him in and then firing off.
Again, told you, defense got to be on point when you're facing Inoue with the speed, power, and accuracy that he brings to the table. Nery is taking these shots well, though, Tess. But for how long? That's my question. For how long can he take these shots coming from Inoue?
Nery suffering the 5th knockdown of his career earlier tonight. It came when he lunged in, overextended. Inoue met him with the short left hook.
See, but the toughness of Nery, that's why Nery's here. You know, that's why he's a 2-division world champion. Yes, he has the skills, he has punching power. However, that toughness, that grittiness, he's gonna have to bring that out tonight. He's gonna have to take maybe 1 or 2 tests to get one. To get one. You can just see Inoue right now just weakening up Nery, weakening him. And I think he's looking for that left hook to deliver. That's what he's trying to set up. He's trying to get him used to the shots up top, upstairs. And he wants to sneak one past the guard to the liver of Nery.
You see him testing that a few times moments ago. Nearly connected with that left hook that scored the knockdown.
Again, positioning of Inoue, top notch.
Oh, there's 2.
See, positioning is the placement of a boxer compared or in relation to your opponent. You know, you're facing the southpaw in his overstance battle. Of course, you need to have lead foot dominance. Inoue, he's having his way with the lead foot. Nery is constantly moving to his left towards the right hand. That's why he keeps eating those right hands.
Good right hand returning fire. Nery stepping forward and Inoue welcoming that. There is a certain sound to the combination punching of Inoue that's very distinct.
Nery starts to get on the inside.
And you can see you can hear the reaction from the crowd. Remember, he plays the role of villain, does Nery, not just because of the opposition, the role, but the previous controversies in fighting in Japan. Was handed a lifetime ban by the local commission that was lifted so that they could have this mega event. And now trading on the inside. Perhaps an opportunity for Nery, but with that comes great risk. Like that!
There it is.
There's the risk! In recent boxing history, here comes the monster. Right hand, stood up to it for the moment. Inoue on the attack. Guys like Inoue and Bud Crawford are currently just on a far different pedestal.
Power from short distance like that. That much torque. That much power. It's brilliant stuff right there from Inoue.
Just stands up to that offensive effort from Inoue, from Nery, and fires back. Oh, his right hand. Combination up top.
This almost over, Tess. Nery can't keep taking these type of shots over and over and over.
What do you see as a potential finisher here, Tim?
There's the right
simply over-delivers on all the expectations.